Alrighty, SY Sports back to another college football video. Today I'm going to be breaking down that the USA Today coaches polls dropped, which is preseason poll, so it doesn't really mean anything, but I think it's just kind of funny and cool to look at. And the whole Cale Gundy stuff with what's going on at Oklahoma. Now I'm going to start off with the Cale Gundy stuff, but I don't want to get too much into it because it is a big deal, but at the same time, it's like, to me, it's just dumb, and it seems like a lame excuse to something bigger that's going on, but maybe not. I don't know. But for right now, we know that Cale Gundy has resigned from Oklahoma as an assistant for dropping racial slurs. Now, he reported that it was first reported that he only said it once, and so it seemed like, oh, he made a mistake. Why would he be fired? Well, then it sounds like it's been reported that he's dropped a racial slur several times, and I think that's just a fireable offense. Now, the funny thing about this, well, it's not really funny, but I mean, it kind of is because I think it's Cale Gundy's daughter or something tweeted something out afterwards saying something towards like Venables saying like who the real monster is or something like that, or the truth will come out or something dumb. I just thought it was funny. So maybe there is something bigger to this whole picture, but for now, Cale Gundy resigning is probably the best idea. Now, he's probably forced to resign, but even if he did resign on his own, it's time to move on from all that racial stuff, and there's no reason for it nowadays. Maybe you accidentally slip up if you was reading a lyric and you accidentally slipped up, fine. But usually when you read a lyric, you kind of read it before you say it, and then you don't really want to say it, and then you say it multiple times, and it's like, all right, see ya, bye. There's no reason for this. It's 2022 now. Come on, let's go. So that's kind of my thoughts towards Cale Gundy. I mean, it is what it is, but it's not good. It's not good. All right, so getting rid of that. All right, so moving on from the Cale Gundy news, we have USA Today dropped preseason coaches poll. So it's a preseason poll, nothing really meaningful. It's just kind of fun, and it gets you excited for the football season. So here's what they dropped. Dropped Alabama at number 1. I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through each ranking here. You can see it, but so I'm just gonna do it. You get Alabama at number 1, fine. You get Ohio State at number 2, okay. You get Georgia at number 3. It's kind of shocking since they just won the national title, but they did lose a lot. You get Clemson at 4. Now I know they've been dominant, but they did go 10-3 last year, so they're expecting them to be just another Clemson again. Notre Dame at number 5 is kind of mind-boggling. I mean, I know they've gone to the playoffs a few times, but they went like 10-2 last year. So Michigan at number 6, fine. Texas A&M at 7. Why? Because they beat Bama. Like they've lost 4 games every year except for the COVID year under Jimbo Fisher, right? And they've won 10 games once with Johnny Manziel. What makes them number 7? Because of this recruiting class. Okay. Utah at number 8. Okay, I can see that, but I would probably put Oklahoma in front of them. But anyways, Utah at 8, Oklahoma 9, Baylor 10. Okay, sure. Oklahoma State 11. So you have Oklahoma 9, Baylor 10, Oklahoma State 11. All 3 right next to each other. That's kind of funny. Yeah, Oregon at 12. Okay. NC State at 13. Wow. Okay. Fine. They have everybody coming back. Fine. Michigan State at 14. Okay. Deserving for what they did last year. Fine. USC at 15. Went 4-8 last year. But because of Lincoln Riley and these transfers, they're already a top 15 team. Okay. Pitt at 16. Fair. They should be a little higher since they won the ACC, but fine. Miami at 17. Texas at 18. I heard Texas got a first place vote. I'm calling it out that Nick Saban threw a first place vote in there, so that way when they walk into Austin, Sorry about dropping an F-bomb. They walk into Austin, that the game will be bigger than what it really supposed to be after Bama blows out a top 15 team by 55 points. That's absurd. That is absurd. And going back to Miami, why the hell are they 17? Like, it's just so whatever. I mean, they've won 10 games once since like 2002. Come on now. Wake Forest 19, deserving. They went 11-2, 11-2, 3. Okay. Wisconsin 20. I mean, that seems fair. I mean, Wisconsin, everybody acted like they fell off the freaking planet last year. They still won like 9 or 10 games. I like that. I like Wisconsin. Okay. Kentucky 21, fair. I think they should be a little higher. Cincinnati 22 should be a little higher and deservingly a little higher. Arkansas, okay. Ole Miss, I think maybe a little higher. And Houston at 25, okay. That's fine. They have everybody coming back, and they had a good season last year. So, I mean, so really, I mean, Texas A&M. Let's see. Notre Dame at 5 is kind of. I feel like it's a little too high. Texas A&M at 7 is way too high. Oklahoma, Baylor, Oklahoma State, 9 through 11 is just funny. NC State at 13. Okay. USC at 15 is insane. Miami at 17 is insane. Texas in the top 25 is insane. I mean, they've won 7 games every year, I'm pretty sure, for the past, like, except for the Sugar Bowl season, they've won 7 games every season since Mac Brown was there. So, college football is almost here. We'll have a real poll. We'll have freaking football. It's almost here. A few more weeks. All right. So that's my reaction to the coaches poll and Cale Gundy situation that happened yesterday. Now I know this is coming out a day later, but school. So, yay. So without further ado, I hope you liked the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the poll as well. I mean, you can tell me what you think about the Cale Gundy thing, but I like to keep it more football. So yeah, comment down below, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.